Howdy guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at RouterCAM's feature for lead ins and outs. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we're back in the program here. Now, just a quick reminder, this is a mini series on RouterCAM's features, and I will leave relevant links in the description so you guys can follow along. Now, when it comes to lead ins and outs, this is ideally used for cuts. So if you have to cut the shape, then how would it come in and how it goes out? So now we can obviously adjust this. We have some parameters to adjust it. So I'm just going to select our shape. Then we create a cut here. I'm going to do the laser plasma and water. Then under the leads and transitions, we've got over here a few different options. So now we've got a lead in and a lead out. If I had to uncheck these, then we cannot set their values. So it's just going to start it wherever it is, the starting point, cut straight through. But the problem with this is sometimes it makes a messy start and finish. So then your overall shape is a bit distorted on that one area. So the lead ins and outs help to keep it nice and smooth. So if we start with the lead in, by default we can see we've got a little lead coming in here for the cut. We can set the position by percentage where we want it on the actual shape. So if you've got many shapes that you have got many of them, this is a great tool. And then under the lead in, we've got a few different settings. We'll cover this one now. So first of all, we've got the lead in sweeping angle, so we can set the angle of it. So let's say you want to bring it a bit closer to the edge, then you can set that lower, or further away you'll set it up depending on the type of shape you're cutting. You might be cutting a rectangle or something, and then you want the lead in a little bit different. Then we've got the lead in distance, so how far away does it start before it comes in, so you can make this more or less. I'm going to leave that for now. And then we've got the turn over lead in. So if we click this, it will start to cut from the inside. So let's say you are cutting out these shapes and you actually just want the border is like a decoration, then you'll turn over a lead in. So it doesn't start the cut in your actual border. But let's say it's this cylinder, sphere or circle you want to cut out here, then you want to start it with it checked off, so you don't distort the actual circle. Then we've got this tangent tool, or whatever tangent tool, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but what this will do is it will basically start following the natural line of the shape. So instead of making a hard cut in, it will naturally start following it. So now we can increase this. Let's say we make it about 10, and then you can see as it gets closer it starts curving in, so we've got to smooth the cut right around. So this is ideally if you're using more dynamic type shapes with a lot of flow, this is a good way. Or if you're using hard edges like rectangles and cubes, or sorry, I keep calling cubes and squares, then this will be not that important most of the time. Now when it comes to the lead outs, if you click that, then as you can see now we've got the way it's going to exit the cut. So now all these settings are exactly the same, so you can also set your angles and all of that. Let's just increase this a bit, maybe make it about 7, and then we put a bit of an angle here, 10. Now it is good to keep in mind when we do the turnover with these ones, that if it is set too high, your lead out radius, then it will actually sometimes overgo to the outside again. So just keep that in mind. Where if we had to set it, let's say we set this one to 30, because it's a circle, many times you will still be missing it, as you can see. So once you put it on the inside, just keep that in mind. If your lead out radius is too high, it's going to go to the outside again. So just keep this within something reasonable, so it stays within your shape. Otherwise, yeah, that is it on the lead ins and lead outs for the feature. Like I said, this is used for cutting methods, with this laser, plasma, water. you can adjust them accordingly. But yeah, otherwise, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.